Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Following on from the video that I recorded yesterday of the Christmas mini journal, I just wanted to cover one or two things with you. First off, huge apologies to anybody that watched that video, because I only became aware late last night that about 5 or 6 minutes at the end of the video hadn't uploaded onto YouTube for some reason. I have no idea why, and I have no idea where they went. By way of explanation, when I was attempting to record that video, or a video of the Christmas journal, I had one or two challenges, shall I say, and I was on my 4th attempt at recording the journal. And at the very end of that recording, my iPad gave up a notice saying that my iPad storage was full, and it cut off literally the last 2 seconds of the video. I didn't think that was a problem at the time, because all it was me saying goodbye to everybody and wishing you all a lovely day. So I uploaded to YouTube, and somehow the last 5 or 6 minutes got missed, which would have made any comments that I put in the description below the video of little meaning. So it was a bit of a shambles, and all I can do is say I'm terribly sorry about that, and I will endeavour to do better in the future. I couldn't take the video off YouTube and re-record it, because yesterday afternoon I packaged up the Christmas journal and sent her to her new owner in Australia. So there was no way that I could redo the video. What I covered at the end of the video, and what you will have missed, was in relation to this book. And if you watch the video, you will have seen that I used a couple of pages out of this book and included them in the Christmas journal. As you can see, it's a fabulous book, but she has definitely seen better days. She's obviously been much loved, and she's massive. And what I was saying in the video was that this book is absolutely fascinating. First off, it was given on in 1910 at Christmas, which is one reason why I wanted to use some pages out of this book in the Christmas journal, not only because I picked out of here things that were relevant to Christmas, but also because this had obviously been a gift one Christmas or at Christmas in 1910. But the book is absolutely jam-packed with all sorts of fascinating information, suggestions for vegetarian lunches, for weekly dinners in spring, summer and winter, meals and exercise, china and earthenware, as you can see, Austrian dishes. There are some black and white plates in here. There are also, when I can find them, a couple of colour plates, and I'm not going to be able to find one now, sod's law. Oh, there we go, there's one. But it's a household management book, and in the UK, Mrs. Beaton was a well-known lady, and in fact, I had a much newer edition of her cookery book and household management book when I was first learning to cook. And she tells you everything. I mean, it's jam-packed full of recipes, but also things like quantities and measurements, how to clean house, how to market, what to buy. As you can see, parts of the wee beasties, household equipment and utensils, what the mistress of the house should do, how she should look after her scullery maids, and it's just a fabulous book. But there's absolutely no way that I would be able to use all of this. So what I wanted to do was offer it up to our junk journaling community. Unfortunately, I couldn't offer it up as a freebie, because I wanted to make sure as many people as possible who were interested in it got some pages from the book. If I did it by way of freebie, I couldn't cover the cost of postage. So I thought the best way to do it would be if I put pages at a ridiculously low price in my Etsy shop. You cover the postage, but you get your pages for a ridiculously low price. The lowest price that I can list them at on Etsy is 20p. So what I've done is I've created a listing on Etsy where you can have at least 10 pages for 20p. Now, whether the postage to wherever you live makes that viable for you, I don't know, but you can have at least 10 pages. I will include as many pages as I can, but it also depends on how many of you are going to want some of these pages, because if I get deluged by hundreds and hundreds of people, I'm not going to be able to share. But I will make sure that you at least get 10 pages of this book if you are interested for 20p. I'm also going to reduce a couple of items in my Etsy shop as well. If you remember when I was doing the giveaway before Christmas, I did the ephemera packs. They are half price. And I also, let me just move this to one side, have complete rolls of piano roll paper. Now, when they're listed in my shop, they are not on their spools. If you want them in their spools, on their spools and in their original box, then please contact me. But the listing on Etsy is for just the paper off the rolls, off the spools themselves. Some of them, not all of them, have beautiful end papers like this. It will be a random selection of papers, but what I do try and do is make sure that you get a roll with this end paper wherever I can, wherever possible. So the complete rolls of piano roll paper, as I say, off the spool and not in their original box, because that makes postage quite high because of the weight. These are wooden spools, either with metal ends or plastic. This one has a plastic end, but the actual dowel inside is wooden, so these are quite heavy, and that makes postage obviously a lot more expensive. So the listing for the complete rolls of piano roll paper and also for the ephemera packs are half price at the moment. So I just thought I would let you know that. Now, when I did the giveaway before Christmas, I said that I would redo any of the prizes or any of the giveaway prizes that weren't claimed. And actually, this particular roll of piano roll paper wasn't claimed, so I am going to redraw the giveaway now and give this lovely roll of piano roll paper a new home. As I say, they come in their original box. I don't know if they're vintage or antique, but they are obviously genuine. The boxes have seen better days. I tried to pick out one with a better box. It's obviously German music that piano roll plays, and that's the bottom of the box. There's absolutely nothing wrong at all with the piano roll paper on the spool, just the boxes have seen better days. So I am going to, let me pop that to one side, I'm going to just get my iPad and I'm going to just refresh the page and start the generator going, and the winner has come up with, there we go, sorry, I'm catching the light here, sorry, I don't have good lighting here in my study. The winner is Craftydawk, so Janette Dawkins. I'll put that information down below in the description box. But Janet, you've just won this piano roll paper. If you can send me via the link below your postal details. I'll make sure that gets in the post to you today. Or sorry, as soon as you send me your details. Sorry, I was a bit anxious there, keen to get it sent. Everybody, thank you again for bearing with me. Apologies again for the shambles over the Christmas journal video, and please bear with me. I'll hope to do better in the future. Take care, love you all, have a lovely day. Bye bye now.